From our free daily newsletter, the latest from podnews.net with spots now. Riverside 2.0 begins to roll out today, which the company calls the biggest update in its history, with a new fully rebuilt recording studio and AI editor, social scheduling to automatically post to every channel, motion graphics in the video editor, and an upcoming MCP integration to connect AI assistants like Claude or ChatGPT. It's no longer just a remote recording tool. Riverside's Mac app now does in-person multicam recording as well. And because you're only truly fashionable if you have your own newsletter, Riverside has added that too, with an automatic publishing tool. The company says it's the first agentic platform to span the entire creative workflow. It's a 3-week rollout with a number of features launching today. Happy Canada Day. The podcast Gloves Off was only intended to be a limited series last year, but it's back for a new season from today, after being honoured at the Webby Awards and becoming one of the most listened to podcasts in Canada. This year it's also available in video as well as an after show called Crosscheck, and it focuses on lessons Canada could adopt to form alliances with other middle powers. One of the largest buyers of audio and podcast advertising, Ad Results Media, has been acquired by Miroma Group. No terms were given. We're told it's the biggest expansion into the US market by Miroma, increasing the group's annual media investment to more than $750 million, whatever that means. As we learned the other day, social media is an increasingly important part of multi-platform podcasting. Today, Podscribe has announced automated social engagement tracking, a new feature to track likes, comments and views alongside podcast campaign reporting. There are just 2 weeks to enter the Asia Podcast Awards. Winners will be announced in Jakarta in Indonesia in early September. You can enter in a link you'll find in our show notes, and our newsletter at podnews.net will be there to cover your win. The APAs from Audio UK are now open for entry. The awards recognise the people both behind the scenes and in front of the mic and celebrate the creativity, craft and talent shaping the UK podcast and audio industry. No wonder that some producers of AI-generated podcasts try to hide the fact they're made with AI. It turns out that audiences hate it. Data from the University of Southern California looking at social media posts showed that posts that were marked as being AI-generated got fewer likes, lower engagement, and reflected badly on the person or brand who posted it. The podcast show London has released the first set of recordings from the event. Sessions include YouTube, Inception Point AI, the News Agents and the Pod News Report Card. You'll find the link in your email. You can search for the Podcast Show 2026 in the subject line. And Podimo is changing its monetization program for creators from August the 1st. The company has been paying creators stream rewards, revenue based on the number of streams their content generated on the Podimo platform. Now, though, creators will earn a revenue share for exclusive or ad-free content that they specifically upload. The affiliate program has also been altered. And in podcast news, Sorry About the Murder, the Canadian mystery comedy that's won 15 Signal Awards, returns for Saison 3 today, when a body is found in a sunken VW. Chief Officer Dougie arrests Frenchie, the Zamboni driver. Will Frenchie solve the murder and clear his Quebecois name? And what will he name his new pet house hippo? New today, The Favourites Pod is a feel-good interview podcast where comedians, creatives and other interesting people chat about their favourite things. In the first episode, Justina Cecil-Skate sits down with comedian and creative Tegan Marlowe. And launched today, Buxton Fringe Weekly is a programme guide for the festival's crowd and a snapshot of the ambience and magic across the Derbyshire town for those further afield. It features conversations with comedians, actors, musicians, poets and filmmakers, and includes reactions from audiences fresh out of shows and stories from the streets. And this podcast is sponsored by Spots Now. Well, if it's good enough for Riverside, it's good enough for Spots Now, because you can get Spots Now's Claude and ChatGPT connector to trial free. So you can ask your AI anything about podcast advertising in plain language right inside Claude or ChatGPT. Designed from the ground up for podcast advertising workflows and strategic sales and buying questions, it'll give you a competitive advantage. Now, you can use this for free until July the 22nd, but you won't be able to use it for free after that. So you want to start testing it out today. spotsnow.io/intelligence is the place to go, and you can get it all connected in less than 60 seconds. You'll also find that link in our show notes, and that's the latest from our newsletter. To read all the stories and subscribe for free, we're at podnews.net.